Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to your weekly reading for October 24th to 30th. This is for Aquarius, Sun, and Rising. And if you're new to my channel, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. I also use astrology and my guides to bring a lot more clarity to your reading, to get a lot more specific. And the reason I do this, Aquarius, I just want you to feel like this is a personal reading rather than a general spread. Now, Aquarius, this is the week. This is that big week that we've been amping up for. All right, so on Sunday the sun goes into Scorpio, Venus goes into Scorpio, but then a few days later we have that major solar eclipse in Scorpio, and then Mercury goes into Scorpio later the week. This is really big, okay, especially because it's eclipse week. That's the one thing. Secondly, bundle of planets in Scorpio, so think passion, think intensity. I mean, this is going to be a week to remember because for those who are here for career, all of that activity is in your 10th house, Aquarius. All right. So you will see activity in your career, public recognition, honors, listen, work, job, all of that. All right. So it's always really good, obviously, to read your rising sign as well to get the full picture. And then, as you know, I didn't really mention this in the other readings, but sometimes things don't happen. Think of that eclipse as a marker. Okay. It's just a point. So you'll start seeing things starting to unfold. And so for some Aquarians, again, you have to look at your birth chart too. It could happen on the day. It could happen this week. It could happen next week. I mean, think of an eclipse. It's basically just a powerful, like a new moon times 100. It's like Clark Kent turning into Superman is what it is. And so, yeah, think about that. And it has like an effect, even, up to like a month before. So you could already be feeling it. You could be in the depths of it. All right. Think about like cooking something. All right. On your stove. You turn on that burner, right? That energy's there. You're cooking the thing. That's when it's cooking. That's the eclipse. Turn off the burner. It's still hot for a little bit. That energy's still there. All right. So let's go ahead and get started with your reading. Aquarius, again, this is for Aquarius, Sun, and Rising. And yeah, for the major eclipse week, I'm very excited to see what's going on for you. All right. So, like I said earlier, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. It is what my clients prefer. If you want to book a reading with me, you know where to find me. Secondly, Aquarius, I don't do reversals, but if the shadow side does come up in my guides, it's like they strongly urge me to talk about it, then yes, we definitely will. But what is the last thing that I was going to say? I always say it a lot. So I think the last thing I was just going to say is that I love you. And I love you so much. And Aquarians, y'all are the best sign. Well, I'm not joking because I'm an Aquarius, so of course I get to say that. But no, I love all signs equally, but I am a very proud Aquarian. I want you to know that I'm a very proud. I love Aquarians, just independent, unique, inventive, innovative, even, that rebellious side. James Dean was an Aquarius. So was Oprah. Oprah's an Aquarius. I always love, when I was young, I used to look up who had the same birthday as me. And I share the same birthday as Elijah Wood. I don't think any of my younger viewers will know who that is, but he was, I feel like you watch any interview with him, oh my goodness, he is an Aquarius to the core. It's like, because we like to ask a lot of questions. We're so curious, right? And so, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get started with your reading. Aquarius, this Scorpio full moon, this Scorpio eclipse and all this activity in Scorpio is going to be huge for you. Look at your spread. Oh my goodness. And for those who are here for love, don't worry. All right. Don't worry. Mars is in Gemini in your 5th house of love, okay? Mars is in Gemini. That's your 5th house. It is going to go retrograde at the end of the week, so Get on your Tinder now. No, I'm just joking. It still is going to be important. And Mars is in Gemini for a while, so actually 7 months. But let's go ahead and get started. You got 2 10s. First of all, I want to let you know that, okay? You got the 10 of Pentacles here, all right? In your past, I love this energy for you, Aquarius. I love this. I cannot believe this, actually. This is really great because this is a card of success. It's a card of comfort. It's a card of family. It's you know, it's literally raining pentacles in the shape of the tree of life. All right. This is a beautiful card. This is all about legacy. And so a lot of y'all Aquarians have been thinking about that. All right, y'all have been thinking about your legacy. You've been thinking about, and a lot of y'all have come to a point where you finally feel like you're in your comfort zone and everything's really great. One thing I'm going to point out in this card is that you can see the old man. We say that's the hermit who's finally made it. The young couple, you can see the little child right there hiding in the corner. So this is really 3 generations at play here. So there's a lot of family activity around this as well, which is really great. Some of y'all may have things happening with your siblings too. That's a big thing right now for Aquarians. If you have siblings, okay, there may be some activity, big news around what's going on with them. All right, so they're going to be you're going to be part of their lives a little bit more deeply and intensely. But this is beautiful energy here, and I love that for you. Okay, I love this. And 10 is completion. All right, and so you have come to the end of one part of where you have left your legacy. All right, how you're going to be remembered. All right, and that's great. All right, it's so beautiful. I love that for you. For many Aquarians, that's you're gonna feel it and you're gonna feel excited about it. Now, in the heart of your spread, you got the 10 of Wands. Okay, I call him the refrigerator man. All right, think of him. First of all, look at him. All right, look at him. You're just wondering, does he actually need help? I don't know how heavy these wands are, but I know how heavy bamboo is. All right, bamboo is really freaking heavy, especially if you have so many bundled up like that. So clearly you've been working hard. Clearly you've been working so hard to the point where you're like, I got this. I can do this on my own. But it could have been really exhausting for you. Now, the reason I call him a refrigerator man is because when you're carrying a refrigerator, which I've never done, but I can only imagine, very heavy. All right, you may actually need some help doing that. But the main thing is you can't see where you're going. All right, now he can't see where he's going either. All right, but the good news is 10, as I said earlier, completion. You are going to be laying these wands down soon. So what this means coming up in the heart of your spread, which is kind of like the theme of the week, okay, headline news, is that you don't have to worry anymore. All right, you don't have to worry. You've worked really hard to get to this point. Okay, there is where it is in your spread. You're fine. Okay, you're gonna find things coming to an end, and then the wands again. Enterprise, career, work, job related. So a lot of y'all are entering a new phase in your career. Okay, maybe even absolutely a new job. I mean, we're going to get to that because a lot of Aquarians are going to be getting new jobs, all right? Or pursuing your new passions or getting promotions, all right? This is amazing. Now, one thing I want you to know is that you did get the King of Swords in your challenge area. This is you, by the way. This is so airy. King, air, swords, air, all right? So very, very airy Gemini energy, Aquarius energy. Listen, the King of Swords is the only king out of all tarot, okay, who looks directly at you. This is authority. This is truth. This is holding that sword with so much power, head above the clouds, all right? Nothing to hide here, all right? Very powerful. Now, when it comes up in your challenge area, I want you to understand and realize any sort of confusion, any sort of doubt that you had, any sort of message that's coming through is regret and revenge, okay? Any of that, if you felt like, things were just people in your life were affecting you in not so great way. It could have been colleagues, or you were just not like in rhythm. You just felt out of rhythm or whatever. I want you to know, listen, you're fine. You'll be fine. Everything is moving in the direction that it needs to move for you, and that actually in the way that you want. I just want you to be able to own these moments moving forward. I want you to have that mental clarity. Okay, remember, head above the clouds. I want you to have that clarity moving forward. Okay, another message that's coming through is, some of y'all may have it's almost like some things from the past may still I mean, like, and when I say past, like deeply affected you in a way where it makes you, listen, all I'm saying is, like, I want you to feel powerful right now. I want you to be powerful like the King of Swords. I don't want you to feel powerless, all right? Because you're not. And look at the path you're going in. You're fine. You've got this, okay? Head above the clouds, all right? Now, you got the Lovers. All right. Some of y'all with the King of Swords energy here, that clarity and maybe cloudiness could have to do with the decision that you've been struggling with, okay? Decision that you have to make. For other Aquarians, it could be maybe now you're ready to enter a relationship or even take it to the next level. I mean, this is a lot of this is so compatible with you, again, because this is ruled by Gemini, your BFF, all right? So, listen, this is a great card. I love that it came up in your crown. I love where your head's at. Now, listen, you can have that choice. You have that choice, and that could be the thing that might be throwing you off a bit, because you might not know where to go. And it could be with a job, it could be with a relationship, but it could even go deeper than that, right? It can be with travel is coming up for some of y'all. Travel, maybe you're in a long distance relationship and driving back and forth a lot. Or listen, there's so much, and listen, your life better than I know yours. I'm just telling you what the cards are saying here. So some of y'all are sitting on a decision, all right? And so I want you to know that a lot of it is going to be the decision you make. I want you to do it where you feel empowered again. All right. Now, listen, you did get the Ace of Cups. I love this. I love this for you, Aquarius. You got the Ace of Cups in the root of your spread. So, again, a lot of love energy here. Okay. And when I say love, not only romantically, but also self-love. Okay. Remember, I want the best for you. I want the best for you. Now, listen, this is almost, I always say when this card comes up, think about the last time that you felt like the purest joy, so much happiness that brought you to tears, okay? It looks like you're looking for that now. And you can have it. Aquarius, you can have it all. I just don't want you to feel like I want you to feel powerful is what I want, empowered too. Listen, relationships is really coming up in message coming through. This really is the heart of the tarot, but one thing I am going to point out to you with this card, you see the dove, all right? You see the dove, the universal symbol of harmony, unity, right? Peace. But think a little deeper about doves. They mate for life, all right? So again, with the Lovers in your crown, with the Ace of Cups in the heart of your spread, a lot of y'all are looking for that, all right, with relationships, okay? And so this is honestly like, I'm just loving your reading. I'm loving your reading. I love, all the love, okay? Now, your future. Page of Pentacles. So, as I said earlier, some of y'all will be exploring new career opportunities, all right? Some of y'all maybe starting a new job, interviewing for new jobs, maybe even a side hustle, doing something on the side, right? There's a lot of opportunity with, the Page of Pentacles. Pentacles is all about money and wealth, right? But also it's earthbound, so our tangible, physical realities, right? So it could even be, you know, moving in with your partner, right? Or even, getting that car, buying a car, or buying a home, or buying something that you really, really, really need and want. But at the end of the day, it really is that main energy that's coming through is this new career opportunity and new work, promotions, just some advancement, right? But new, okay? New to you. Paige is the newbie. You could also get a message this week as well. Remember, just because the eclipse is happening on Tuesday or whatever, doesn't mean that you're going to get that message on that day. Some may, but it could, be through the course of the week. But, Aquarius, I'm just very excited for you. You did get the 5 of Cups, all right, in your future. So here's what's really interesting. The main message I'm getting is that this is a card of grief. It is a card of loss. But the main message I'm getting is that it's going to be hard for you to let go of, if you're getting a new job or a new career in the process of that, it might be a little, hard to let go of what you had, okay? Some people are, you're a fixed sign, right? So sometimes it is hard to move into these new things, and we like to hold on to that. But listen, remember, also, relationships too. Some of y'all may be entering new relationships. But listen, here's the thing. You can see that he is so focused on these 3 cups that are spilled, all right? You can't even see the 2 full cups behind him, all right? And we all know about the 2 of cups, all right? The love card. So there's that. Yeah, you also got the 6 of Cups here. So again, I think that came up in your last reading, but in your future area too, right? Listen, you are fine. This is such a gentle, sweet, kind card. But the bigger takeaway, it's all about comfort and security. That's coming now, all right? That's coming big time with this new opportunity. I love that for you. I love that for you. And again, I think that some of y'all may connect with people from the past. But I just want you to be not so, you've worked so hard. I want you to just be able to just, what is the term? Let your hair down. Yeah. Long hair, no care. That's what I want for you right now moving into the future, okay? Because you have worked so hard, okay? Listen, this is great, but it may be hard for you to let go of what you have, but you clearly are entering a new phase, especially with these 2 tens of completion, all right, in the heart of your spread. And in your future, the Page of Pentacles, someone who's so excited to see this pentacle, and just, see it through, watch it grow, eventually becoming the King of Pentacles. Now, let's get to your stuff. Aquarius, if you like this reading, it would be so great if you like and subscribe. I got you, all right? It really does help my channel grow, and I want you to know that I love you so much. Oh my God! Speaking of King of Pentacles, you're fine. Oh my goodness, this is amazing. I love this for you. What I was gonna say is, if you are a subscriber, I love you so much, and thank you so much for being here with me every week. Y'all make my day. I love y'all. Wow. I love this. A lot of money, a lot of wealth coming through. Let's go ahead and get started. The first pentacle out of the 3 pentacles in your stuff, all right? Pentacles, money, and wealth, is the 4 of Pentacles. So just watch your finances. That's all I'm going to say. All right. I know we're going through an inflation. I know that prices are rising. It's okay to penny pinch right now. I'm not saying that y'all are going to be in that situation where you have to, but this, four is all about stability. Okay. And so that's why I say just pay attention to your finances. And it seems like it's something that you all are processing and may start doing soon, especially around this eclipse time. And again, I really want you to read your rising just to get a sense of the other half of what's happening. But this is really just think about four legs of a table, okay? Stability, all right? This is all about putting things in order, all right? So how do you remember that? It's like four card, right? So forder. Anyway, that's my joke of the day. You're fine, all right? This is really just putting all your finances in order, really setting yourself up for the future, really finding that stability, that comfort, the area of comfort where you need to be. Listen, you got the Knight of Pentacles. This new chapter that you're moving into with your career, oh my goodness. Whew. There's a lot of stability. Speaking of stability, listen, the Knight of Pentacles, first of all, Knights are really fiery, right? Pentacles, still money, wealth. Now, this is the only, look at him, all right? So, Knights are all about action, but his horse is the only horse that's not moving, okay? So, what does that mean? It means being able, sowing the seeds, seeing it through till the end, no matter how long it takes. This is long-term commitment here, all right? Reaping all of that, no matter, you're really setting yourself up for like a really big journey. I love this, especially with Saturn. Saturn is going back, Saturn is going direct, but it was in your sign for years now. You've learned a lot. You've learned so much. It was in your first house. And so it's finally moving into Pisces in March, but listen, you're on this beautiful, beautiful path. I'm not even, and someone could actually come through too. You do have the Seven of Wands. This is all about valor, all right? This is all about, listen, standing your ground. Don't let anybody, first of all, don't let anybody tell you that you can't have what you want, because you clearly are going to get it. And don't let anyone let you feel inferior. Don't let anyone let you feel powerless, all right? Remember, this is all about empowerment, all right? This is all about you sitting in that throne. Aquarius, you're so independent. You are so unique. You know what you want. You go for it. Listen, Knight of Pentacles, you're good. And this is, the Seven of Wands comes after the Six of Wands, okay? The card of victory and success. So clearly you're going to get that. And now people are maybe coming after you, all right? Because they're jealous. And that's what happens sometimes when people do get victorious and get the things that they want. But it looks like you will be standing your ground, and because whatever's coming through, you're going to love it so much, you're going to defend it. You're going to stake your territory. This is amazing. I love this for you. You did get the Three of Swords, okay? So the one thing that you do not want anymore, okay? You do not want to go through any sort of heartache. You do not want to go through any sort of heartbreak, any sort of grief, any sort of loss. That is so not what you're looking for now. You've gone through it. So this is in an area of your spread where it's not saying it's going to happen. It's just saying that it's definitely not what you want. All right? So we know that now. So put all your energy into all of this amazing newness that's happening. All right? Oh my goodness. So much of it. All right? And so any of this, all right, if you feel like you've had some sort of heartbreak in the past, let's try to heal from that. Let's do what we can to come to terms with it, because when we do that, oh my goodness, the energies are just so much easier to work with. All right, and all of this is like you have less things like distracting you or impeding you. Like this, it's almost like a seamless journey to your final outcome. the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles. You, listen, Aquarius. You're good. You're good. This eclipse is really going to have an impact on you. And when I say the final outcome, listen, the King of Pentacles, I call him, if you're a subscriber, you know this, I call him the Elon Musk of tarot. And now listen, whether you like Elon Musk or not, he's a billionaire, all right? Like the King of Pentacles, okay? This is all about money. This is all about wealth, but it's not just that, okay? Take a look at his hand. It's over the pentacle. This is owning his wealth. This is power, okay? This is confidence, all right? Owning it. You're coming into that, all right? And, you know, I love synchronicity. This king is the one that is so... his vision is for, you know, obviously his empire, right? His kingdom. But beyond that, he cares about humanity, all right? That's such an Aquarius trait, all right? It's almost like you're falling back into this place where you belong, all right? This is, you deserve all of this wealth and abundance. And also, when I say wealth, it's not only strictly pertaining to money. Wealth in all areas of your life, okay? All areas. Aquarius, I love you. I love you so much. I love you so much. You, listen, I mean, you're fine. You're great. And I'm very excited about your next year. I mean, this is great. Aquarius, I love you so much. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm just now looking at the camera and seeing my hair looks crazy. I'll be sure to cut it before next week's reading. But thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you next week. All right, bye-bye.